Chaldry says that Islam's meaning is in peace and submission to one God, not in terrorism. But unfortunately, the U.S. Justice Department has reported over 800 incidents of violence against people believed to be Muslim since September 11th. During Gaddafi's final moments, smartphones, like the one shown here, captured the event in shocking detail. Critchlow says that all this information allows Libya to see their path to democracy. With the upcoming change in scenery for the men's soccer team, packed stands like the ones here could be a thing of the past. But Luck says Mountaineer fans should not worry about a decrease in fan attendance.
The 10th anniversary of September 11th marks an important time of reflection for our country. It also lets us remember how the Muslim community was treated following those attacks. Muslim student Danyal Sheikh says it was a bad reflection on his religion.
America was targeted, and apparently the people who did it, they said they did it in the name of Islam, which they had nothing to do with Islam.
The Islamic community in Morgantown and across the U.S. faced backlash after September 11th. Imam Sohail Chaudhry says Muslim lives in America changed forever.
That's one thing which happened after 9/11. Muslims were dehumanized, demonized, as if, these are people, aliens who are just trying to take over our country or something like that.
Chaldry says that Islam's meaning is in peace and submission to one God, not in terrorism. But unfortunately, the U.S. Justice Department has reported over 800 incidents of violence against people believed to be Muslim since September 11th.
The solution to the ignorance is simple.
There is more need now to combat this through education, through making ties, through reaching out to each other.
Sheikh agrees and says it does not matter who you are. This tragedy affected everyone.
Anybody who is literate and who understands, because human life is human life, no matter whichever religion, whoever you are, it's human life.
Sheikh's words should be taken to heart in Morgantown and across the country. Matthew White, WVU News, Morgantown. Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi's 42-year rule came to an end when he was killed by rebel forces. Libyan citizens Fadi Mugheri and Ibital Shahoumi say they've waited their whole lives for the end of his reign.
Somehow it's kind of relief. This is done. The chapter is closed.
We have the right. Libyans have the right to start this sweet dream.
Mugheri and Shahoumi were just some of many who protested in February against Gaddafi here in Morgantown and in the nation's capital, where the ambassador spoke on future peacekeeping efforts. Scott Critchlow is the political science chair and says Libya still faces some hurdles within their country.
Finding links between the East and the West and the various tribes and the Arabs and the Berbers, and creating social trust between those societies, again, I think are the two key things to look forward to in the near term.
During Gaddafi's final moments, smartphones, like the one shown here, captured the event in shocking detail. Critchlow says that all this information allows Libya to see their path to democracy. And for those Libyans living in America like Shahoumi, their fight for a better life in Libya is becoming real.
We want to, when you go back, benefit our country in any subject, in anything. We want to do something. All of us love Libya so much.
With a new beginning, Shahoumi says she hopes to move back to her beloved Libya. Matthew White, WVU News, Morgantown. As WVU transitions to life in the Big 12, one of the biggest questions is surrounding the men's soccer team. The Big 12 Conference does not recognize men's soccer as a varsity sport, leaving the team without a new home. Despite this, passionate soccer followers are still optimistic.
I actually think it'll be a lot better because, Big East soccer is a little bit better, more not really comparable to football, but I think that students will be more apt to come if we're playing the likes of Texas or in Oklahoma.
The Conference USA and the Mid-American Conference are two possible locations for the men's team. Athletic Director Oliver Luck thinks he knows where head coach Marlon LeBlanc will take his team next year.
He may have made a decision, hasn't told me at this point, but I think he's leaning towards Conference USA.
With the upcoming change in scenery for the men's soccer team, packed stands like the ones here could be a thing of the past. But Luck says Mountaineer fans should not worry about a decrease in fan attendance. With all this positive energy, Luck says the move to the Big 12 gives every sport the chance to grow.
What's good about it is it gives us a real reason to look at all of our programs and upgrade.
These new upgrades, combined with the old WVU traditions, has fans excited, no matter what conference they play in.
It's going to be a good change for West Virginia.
Even though the soccer team's future home is unknown, Mountaineer pride will always follow. Matthew White, WVU News, Morgantown.
One, roll, track, and take it. Take CG.
Let's follow WVU to every away game. But what happens when traveling time and cost is tripled for small market stations? I'm Kelsey Pape, and coming up on WVU Sports, I'll tell you.
Advance.
I'm Ashley Warren. Coming up on
Ready, camera 2.
I'll tell you why a controversial decision that started on Mountaineer Field
Advance.
headed to the courtroom.
I'm Erica
Nice.
Mote, and coming
Nice.
up next on WVU News, I'll tell you what a local airport is
Ready,
doing
camera
to
2.
benefit the community
Lose it.
and the university's move to the Big 12. Our award-winning newscast starts now.
Ready, camera 2. Remember, guys, we got the bumper too, all right? Take 2 and cue. Take
After
CG.
months of rumors and controversy, WVU has finally found a new conference to call home.
Ready, tape.
I'm Erica Mote, and welcome to
Lose
our
it.
Big 12 Special Edition newscast.
That's right, Erica. Straight ahead, find out what the
take out
move
the
means
bug
not
and the
only
bumper.
for athletics, but also
Take it
for
out.
the community.
Take that bump.
I'm Dave Carl, and you're watching WVU News, an award-winning newscast produced by television journalism students at West Virginia University.
Roll, track, and take it. Ready, camera 2. Plug it in again, remember? Take 2 and cue. Plug in.
It's official. Papers
Nice.
have been signed.
Ready, camera 3.
handshakes have been made, and WVU has joined 9 other schools as part of
Ready,
the
camera
Big
3.
12 conference.
That's right, Erica, and this big move also means bigger changes to press coverage of Mountaineer sports.
Take 3 and cue.
WVU officially received a formal invitation
Ready, camera
to
1.
the Big 12 on Friday, October 28th.
WVU News sports reporter Kelsey Pape joins us now in the studio with more. Kelsey?
Kill anchors mics. Ready, camera 1.
Move to a larger
Thank you very
conference
much.
is making headlines all across the country. But local media outlets will soon be facing challenges when it comes to covering Mountaineer sports in the Big 12.
Take 1 and cue. Take CG.
For statewide media,
Camera 3, set up on Ryan. Show me camera 3. Leave this CG up. Ready, tape. Lose CG.
Around 25 media outlets travel to every Mountaineer away game. But with an increase in distance, the way the game is covered could be changed.
Roll, track, and take it. Kill mics.
We are very
Take CG.
excited to be a member of the Big 12, and from all indications, the Big 12
Lose it.
fans are excited to
Ryan, step to his right.
West Virginia University
Take this,
has
CJ.
formally
Take it,
been
take it.
invited to the Big 12 conference.
Lose it.
Commissioner Chuck has traveled to Morgantown.
You gotta zoom in and zoom up. Go up a little bit.
Documents firsthand.
Just a little bit.
We certainly welcome
Take this,
West
CJ.
Virginia to the Big 12.
Lock that down. Lock that down, 3.
We think we have a great conference, and West Virginia makes it greater.
Good job on the CGs.
The transition to the Big 12
Camera 3 looks
not
good.
only affects coaches in the university, but it is requiring the media to make new connections with the distant schools.
In terms
Take
of what
CJ.
we do to preview a team, it's easy for us during Pittsburgh game week. We're able to shoot right up to Pittsburgh, get
Lose
a bunch
it.
of pregame
Nice.
interviews. We don't have to rely as much on other stations.
All mics up full,
Now,
please.
for the most part, we'll have to develop
Thank
some new
you.
friends.
Tell them
with,
they're hot.
Texas and all the other locations that Mountaineers will be playing in.
The big news will require a lot of media
All right, Kelsey
outlets
CG is going to be
change the way
delayed
they
too because she
cover
comes into the
WVU
shot.
sports.
All right.
West
Hold
Virginia
up.
will become a full member of the Big 12 Conference on July 1st, 2012. The closest
Go
away
ahead.
game will be at Iowa State, which is 870 miles away.
Lose it.
This is going to make
Ready, camera 1 to return.
difficult for
Hold this,
fans
CG.
and the
Hold
media.
this.
Yeah, it's certainly going to incur a little bit more cost for all local media, but the core beat writers and the core television stations that follow.
Ready, camera 1 to return.
We'll still be there.
Many local TV stations were able to send 2 or 3 people to most away football games. But because of costs, only 1 person will be attending away games next
Take 1 and
fall.
cue.
Previously,
Ready, camera 2 to return.
could travel to all away games, but the nearest game being a 20-hour drive, it will be interesting to see how many West Virginia media will be able to form plane tickets to cover the Mountaineers. Erica and Dave, back to you.
Take 2 and cue.
Thanks, Kelsey.
Killer mic, please. Ready, 3 on Ryan. Set up camera 1 up, Dave. Show me camera 1 up there.
Miles each way to see their Mountaineers play.
That's right, Dave. And WVU is known to have one of the most loyal fan bases in the country. And continuing our Big 12 team coverage, WVU sports reporter Ryan Ross attended the last home game to see how fans are reacting to the move. Ryan.
Take 3 and cue. Kill anchors mics, please.
The move to the Big 12 has affected more
Tell
than
Dave to look at 1.